Howdy Farmhouse, a Canadian gamer here. We're taking a look at FLATOUT on the Wii. Yep, FLATOUT finally made its way to the Wii, and unfortunately it's made by a different company that made all the other great FLATOUTs. This one's done by a different company, and it is a budget title. Ouch. I always hate it when I see great franchises become budget. Anyway, it's got multiplayer, only split screen, no online. Let's check out the game. Anyways, why am I talking so damn fast? That's because there's a lot of stuff we got to cover here. We got a lot of ground to cover. We got race, we got stunt, we got battle arena, and we got car basher. Let's go into race mode. In race mode, you have 3 different areas. Each area has 2 tracks, and then those same 2 tracks in reverse. So let's just jump into any old track here. And at this point, you can pick out your car. This car I'm not using again because I tried making the video using this car last time, and that car just completely falls apart. So let's go with this guy. He's pretty strong. It's a relatively strong car anyway. Suspension, you can go from low to high. Acceleration, top speed or accelerate. I'm going for acceleration because I like to crash a lot. Speed, tire, blah blah blah. Color. Let's just jump right in. Anyways, I remember playing FLATOUT 2 a lot on the PC. That was the FLATOUT that I played quite a bit. I even played the one on 360 a little bit. I'm not going to bother comparing this to those because this is a budget title, and I always remember that. Whenever I do my first impressions, I always keep in mind that if it's a budget title, I got to be a little more lenient than if it was a full title release. If it was a full title release, I would be comparing this to the other FLATOUT games and probably ripping it apart because already there's a ton of jaggeds all over the place. Anyways, you hold your Wii remote on its side. I tried plugging in the nunchuck. Nothing happened. So you got to use the motion controls, which I've never been too overly keen on anyways. So there we go. I've already smashed and spun off the course. It's very, very arcadey, this game. There's nothing else on the course except for taxis and the other racers. And as you can see, there's a ton of motion blur, and I can't stand when games put motion blur in. It really kind of makes me sick. And already my bumper is hanging off. So let's go through the controls. The 2 button is your acceleration. The D-pad can actually change your view, so you have it looks like bumper view, and then you've got this view as well. You probably notice on the left of the speedometer there's a blue bar. Look at that taxi flip! Holy friggin' lack of physics, Batman! There is a blue bar there on the left of your speedometer. If you press the A button, that is your turbo. Press it, you will turbo or boost or whatever you want to call it, nitro maybe. Getting to slow down when I try to turn corners. You see there I got 97% health left, 94. Whoa, let me go, let me go, let me go! Press minus, it'll reset you on the track. Yes, if you do take 100% damage, you will blow up and the race is over for you. You probably also notice there are no drivers in the car, which is fine. Burnout Paradise did that, but the reason I find it so weird for FLATOUT is because when you're in stunt mode, you have to eject your driver out of the car. So it just seems kind of weird that they have a driver for stunt mode, but not for racing mode. And, ugh, that motion blur is making me sick. And holy crap, I don't even know where I landed. Anyway, the race mode is kind of crazy, but the only good thing about it is because I'm playing this game for the first time, I'm not going to be very good at it. It's just the way that it is when you play a game, especially a racing game for the first time. You're going to crash. You need to learn the controls. You need to learn the sensitivity of the accelerometers. You know, you got to learn all that stuff. You got to learn the courses. You got to learn how not to throw up when there's so much friggin' blur on the screen. So yeah, I'm not saying the game is unplayable. It just is for me right now because I'm such a noob at it. Anyway, so I suck at racing. Let's jump in and check out something else. Abort! Yes, I do want to abort. I'm not sure if I failed to mention anything else. I really don't know. But anyways, I wanted to show off a few more things, and that's the thing with doing these games that have a bunch of different modes. You really don't have enough time to show off everything, so we're just kind of going through the basics here. This is Stunt Arena, or Stunt Mode, I should say. You've got Classic Theme and you got Nightmare Theme, which is all locked up now. Nightmare Theme adds these loop-to-loops in and all this other stuff. I'm really not sure, though, what else it entails. So it looks like I got 3 different things unlocked here. We got Golf, we got Bullseye. Let's do Bullseye real quick. Let's use the same car. And if none of you have ever played a FLATOUT game before, this is where the game shines. Stunt mode is what made FLATOUT great. You basically, you know, there's a bullseye, that's my target, and I want to eject my driver through the windshield and land him on the target. It's not as easy as it sounds. So there's stuff here to try to slow you down. These barrels will blow up and slow you down. I'm just showing off how it does that. So let's get some turbo going, get some elevation, and oh! You hit the B button to eject your driver out of the car, and at this point you can use the D-pad to kind of steer where your player goes, but he still kind of does his own thing. And I didn't even make it onto the target. That's pretty pathetic, actually. Ooh, it's got brutal like look at that ragdoll effect. That's crazy. Maybe I'll bounce my way onto the target after all. D-pad's gone, so I cannot steer anymore. I think after the first bounce, you can't steer anymore. No, I didn't make it. Let's restart. Let's retry that. Yeah, I want to try that again. I do. I really do. That's why I'm jamming on the 2 button as hard as I can. Thank you. Okay, let's try that again. So you gain some speed, hit your nitro, and then hit the B button to eject your guy out of the car. That's a little bit better. And they've got these poles here to keep you from, you know, you got to get through the poles. So if you hit the pole, no good. You bounce, and then I find the slow motion part where you're actually flying through the air a little extreme, just a bit. And when you land on the target, like that's a pretty good shot, but unfortunately, boom, you bounce like you're on the moon, and it's like gravity is no longer, you know, no longer applies or something like that. And they did have that a bit in the other FLATOUTs, but it just that slow motion seems to be a little extreme. All right, let's proceed because I'm going to show off another one while we still have a little bit of time. I'm sorry I'm rushing everything, but like I said, it's when there's this much to show off, it's really hard to show everything off. It's pretty much impossible without making a super long video. Let's do the golf course and see how it goes. And you'll find the great thing about budget games, you'll always find some glitching and stuff like that going on in the game as well. There's a part where if there's any water, when you fall in the water, you actually fall through the water and land on the ground underneath. Kind of weird. Whoa, look at that thing. Here is where stunt mode shines, and especially multiplayer. I mean, multiplayer stunt mode is awesome. You got to play with your friends and try not to crash. So I'm trying to get a hole in one here, and I'm not even sure. This is the first time playing this one. This is crazy. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. I don't want to boost, but all right, here we go. Ow! There he goes. Wahoo! Oh, there's different holes that you gotta land in. Oh, that's cool. That's how you get your points. So as you can see, oh no! Come back! Please, for the viewers, just land in the stupid hole. Please, thank you. I'm begging. Go! Yes! Hallelujah! Where's my score? Yeah, 600. So as you can see, and there's bunch of different stunt modes, and that is where the fun comes in. There's nothing. It's just fun. It's just fun. Let's proceed. Let's show off the last one real quick. Or not the last one. I mean, I should say the only other one that I have unlocked. Yeah, it's a little crazy, but that's where the fun is. Okay. Oh, I've got the last one unlocked now. Barrel of a gun. Because the other one I have is bizarre, and it's okay. Let's check this one out, because I've never done it before. Awesome. Premiere, right here, for the first time. Powermouse is going to try this one out. Actually, that was the first time I did the golf one as well. And, sorry, I'm getting a little excited here. I should preview the course, but for the sake of the viewers, I'm going to wing it and see what happens. Let's rock and roll, baby. Whoa. Here we go, nitro. Don't fall off the course. Don't fall off the course! Oh, no. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, there was a double jump. I think I was supposed to... Hold on. Let's restart that. Restart. I think I was supposed to do the double jump or something. It looked like it. So what are my first impressions of the game? Well, if it was a full retail, like I said, I'd probably be ripping it apart because the graphics aren't anything fantastic. The music is forgettable at best. You know, the sound effects are okay. But stunt mode is fun. And stunt mode has always been fun in all the FLATOUT games. Is it the best stunt mode out of all the FLATOUTs? No, it's not. But it's decent. it's definitely decent. Oh no. Where am I falling? Into the pit of the abyss of nothingness? Do I just fall forever at this point? Oh, nope, there's a ground. There's a ground. Oh. Made out of rubber. Okay. Let's back out. We don't need to see any more of that. We don't need to see how bad I am. But you can see. You can see. That's what I'm trying to show you. You can see the potential, the fun you could have with this game. If you only own a Wii and this is your only option for getting FLATOUT. I would not recommend this over any of the other FLATOUTs because it's probably the worst FLATOUT out of them all. But for a budget title on the Wii, it's not bad. This is Battle Arena. You only get one arena, so you got to make it count. You only get the one arena, which kind of stings. 3 arenas would have been nice. 4 would have been even better, of course. But and it's pretty much just Demolition Derby, just running other cars until you explode. So this is FLATOUT on the Wii, and it's another pretty good budget title. If this was $60, I'd tell you not to waste your money on this crap. In fact, even as a budget title, I gotta say, this is probably more of a weekend rental. Get some buds together, you know, depending on your age, maybe have a couple beers, make some drinking games out of it. If you were underage, of course, maybe, I don't know, have some pop and chew your Flintstones vitamins. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Relax, guy. Relax. Okay. If I can actually get to someone... Fell in the water. Oh, there's health pickups. So, of course, like Demolition Derby, you lose health with every hit that you take. And if you can actually find another car, there we go. Motion blur. I hate the motion blur. Anyways, you can see the potential. That's what I'm trying to show you. That's the whole point of this video, is to show you the potential of fun that you could have with this game. Ah! And, oh, what the hey. Let's exit out of this and show you the last mode. It's going to be the longest video in the history of the planet. Okay, fine, not the history of the planet, but I exaggerated for the sake of humor. Okay. Now, I've never done this car basher thing before, so looks like there's a handful of cars to bash. And you can choose your weapon: axe, chainsaw, crowbar, blah blah blah, heavy load. It's kind of like the smaller the item, the more times you can hit with it, but the bigger the item, the slower you hit, but the more damage you can do. And of course, I see I in the chainsaw, so of course I'm going to use it. So let's see how this works out, and then we'll wrap up the video. And then you can decide, if you are a Wii owner, if this game is worth buying or not. And I think really it's like, this game is... You could probably find it for as low as $15 or something. Okay, chainsaw that thing. How do you move? How do you go to the next area? Oh, there we go. And this is the car basher part. It's really nothing fantastic. You have a set amount of time to bash the car. And I think if you get the green areas, you get more points. Use the D-pad to switch to the next area. Get over there. How do I get over to the back? Go to the back. I'm running out of time, so I'm not going to get this all done. But you can see how it's just, it feels like a kind of an add-on, you know, throwaway addition. And a 2-player would definitely be a lot more fun than this, so. And I'm going to run out of time, and that's pretty much the extent of it. And that is it. So that's it. That is FLATOUT on the Wii. Is it worth buying? Maybe for $15. Like I said, you get what you pay for with these games. It's a budget title. You usually get what you pay for. So as far as budget titles go, this one is not that bad. So take from that what you will. Am I telling you to buy it? No. Rent it. But I'm just saying, don't expect, you know, greatness from this game. But anyways, that is FLATOUT on the Wii. Thanks for watching. That was a weird video, but either way, from Farmhouse, the Canadian Gamer. Follow me on Twitter, Farmhouse Media, and don't forget to subscribe if you like these videos. Cheers, guys. Cheers. 15 minutes? Oh my gosh. Can't believe you guys sat here and watched this for 15 minutes. Phew.